What's going on, guys? Derrick Jaxn here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Danae, and we just wanted to address a couple of things. You know, we understand that some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by a marriage that I completely failed. And I would say it just started around August, maybe September of last year. But, you know, a lot has been said already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. So the same way that I preach, you know, men and women in this situation need to face consequences of their actions, deserve to be held accountable. Guess what? Derrick Jaxn's no exemption. He's not exempt from that. I'm also not a victim. Nobody made me do this. She didn't make me or push me to do it. The next person didn't make me. No friend influenced me. It don't matter how I was raised and what trauma, whatever. Look, I made decisions. I made a series of decisions that I got to account for. There's no excuse or justification. I've already made that bet and have had to lie in it. And now we're finally getting on to the other side personally in our own healing, in our own marital oneness. And now this is being made public to you guys. So we're bringing that forth to you guys to let you know where we're at with that. But did you want to say anything?
Yes, so I do want to just add that I agree with what he just said. There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level. When I found out about it, I left. I did not hesitate or waste time to do so. And I stayed gone. No matter how many times he came, I stayed gone and stood firm on, I am not coming back. And I did not come back until I seen a shift and a change in his mentality. So there's nothing out there right now that is information that I don't already know about or haven't known about. And so this is not something that is new. We have moved forward from it. We have gotten counsel for it and continue to do so. He is still continuing to pursue God and continuing to seek guidance and wise counsel from men of God. So today, where I'm at is at peace, and I proudly stand by his side, and I have no hesitation, I have no hurt, no shame about that. We have already turned a new chapter in this story. We are continuing to move forward, and we are just now sharing that with you. I forgave him, and most importantly, God has first forgiven him, and I also forgive the others as well. And with that, we are free and moving forward. So that's all I have.
If you get nothing else from what I've ever said over the last 9 years or right here in this video, please get this. Nothing is right until it is right with God. Nothing works until it comes into alignment with biblical standard of how God told us to do things, especially when we're talking about a marital, spiritual covenant. Yes. You know, you cannot do this by your own understanding, your own intelligence, your own willpower, your own values. You have to have the grace of God to break free from certain things, to stay away from certain things, to not operate from your lowest self.
Welcome to the Knowonecares channel. It's your boy Troy. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Derrick Jaxn and the affairs that he's been having on his marriage. Now there's been a couple mistresses coming out and exposing him, and Derrick Jaxn has a big media platform. You know, he had over 770,000 subscribers. Last time I checked, it's gone down I guess 730 something thousand. So it's dropping, but you you never get far pandering women. You don't get far living a lie. Now, no one's perfect, but if you have a YouTube channel, what's going to sustain you is being a person of truth, having some dignity about yourself, standing on something that you believe in, standing on something that's real, that's true. And this whole situation has been a lie. He's been living a lie. So Derrick Jaxn has been the biggest simp of the universe. He's been on YouTube for 9+ years, bad mouthing man. He's been a YouTube version of what's that? Think like a man, act like a woman, think like a man with Steve Harvey. And the reason why pandering women is a bad thing and being a YouTube version of Steve Harvey is a bad thing is because you've been telling women that what they're doing is right. The way they're acting is right. What they're bringing to the table is right. That they don't really need to change anything. It's the man's fault. So you've been lying to them and you've been acting like you're blue pill, but you've really been red pill. And then you come out and you marry a woman and she's an average looking woman. Usually guys do marry, average looking woman if they're an above average looking guy. They do that from time to time. But she thought you was a blue pill. She thought you was blue pill. But I knew you didn't fool me. You fooled them 770,000 subscribers you had. You fooled them. You made them believe that you was a blue pill. I knew you was a simp. But deep down inside, you red pill. Deep down inside, you are red pill. And I knew it, man. I knew you was just pandering those women, taking all their money and acting like you're better than male nature. But it all came out. Now, Derrick Jaxn has been getting a lot of pushback, and the reason why Derrick Jaxn's getting all this pushback is because he's been pointing his finger at us men, downgrading us men, and he's been operating worse than us. Now, it's a lot of men who get married and have women on the side. Yeah. That a lot of men do that. But to have a media platform and downgrade man and be married and have a woman on the side, you are a narcissistic man. You are psycho, bro. Your brain isn't where it needs to be. And then you bring out this video where you're talking in third person. Narcissistic guys, narcissistic people start talking in third person. You've been talking in third person ever since you came out with the apology video and with your wife in the video where you about to pull her arm off her shoulders. All right? Now, when it comes to women coming out, the women are coming out now and, saying that Derrick Jaxn has been, having sex and they got the receipts and all of that. You got Tasha K unloading the clip on his ass. She got the receipts. I mean, she's been after his ass for a couple years now. And she's unloading the receipts because she's got connections with women who have pictures of him in their house. Of him bringing women to the house. In the bed. The ultimate disrespect to his wife. One thing about women is women really don't like one another like that. When it comes to women really don't like one another like that. The only time women come together in a sisterhood is really to take a man down. Women come together to take men down. That's when they really start teaming up. Because if they're not taking a man down, women are usually in competition with one another. I mean, they don't really admit where they really bought their clothes from. They'll lie and tell, yeah, I bought my clothes from this store, knowing they ain't buy their damn clothes from this store. Women don't really like one another like that. They don't really have their back like that. It's really a competition with women. But to take a man down, they will team up, have each other's back, damn near take a bullet for one another. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. But Derrick Jaxn, chastises people, and he's just like the people he talks about. Now, one of the things that I was, really kept hearing in this video is about this religion thing. Religion. He keeps hiding behind religion. And then his wife, she keeps throwing up religion. I want to say a couple things about this religion thing, man. Some of the most delusional women are heavy churchgoers. Some of the most narcissistic women are heavy churchgoers. Usually your women who throw up church like Derrick Jaxn's wife has been throwing up church, usually they've been fast in their lifetime. They've been fast. Most of your women that are in the church, going to church every Sunday, can't find a man, don't know how to keep a man, they were fast. They got more miles than a Southwest airline pilot. And I remember her talking previously, Derrick Jaxn's wife, Denia, talking previously that in her past, she was a little wild. So usually, man, when people start throwing up that religion, they've done something pretty bad in their early years or in their early times. So that's what I get from Denia. I get a woman who was real fast back in the day, and she's throwing up that religion, trying to heal from it. When it comes to Derrick Jaxn, that throwing up that religion, that's just a cop-out so that he can keep those subscribers and he can keep on lying to you guys. Because he knows there's going to be some women that's going to continue to support him. He's not going to lose everybody. And I think no one's perfect. I don't want no one to crumble. This is another family. If they break up and get a divorce, this is another family that's going to be separated. I mean, I think he's got 2 kids. And that's one of the biggest problems we got going on now is, single parent households. But hiding behind religion, that's a bitch move. Everyone's got their own choices that they make down here. Now, this old video where him and his wife going live and making these, little, pre thought of videos where I know they planned out what they were going to say. This is all strategic. This is a strategic thing, because his wife Denia, she don't work. She don't work. If she doesn't get a if Derrick Jaxn doesn't make money, she suffers. She's gonna suffer if Derrick Jaxn doesn't make money, because Derrick Jaxn, let's be honest, Derrick Jaxn for Denia is the last train leaving. She ain't looking like that much. I mean, when she gets done all the way up, she's probably maybe a 4 or 5, but other than that, she's looking like the back of a billboard. She's looking like the back of a billboard. So that's her last train leaving. And if Derrick Jaxn loses all his subscribers, his pocket's gonna be looking a little thin, and that's gonna hit her. So when you watch the video, you can tell that she's, that she's lost, her belief in him. She don't really believe shit he says. She don't really trust him no more. She don't trust him no more. And another thing about this whole situation. One thing about women, I'm gonna wrap it up with this. One thing about women is, when women get cheated on and when they stay in the relationship, they usually have cheated. They usually get revenge. I believe she's gotten some on the side. And I believe that whole little video of them going live is a strategic move for him to try to save as many subscribers as he can. You never win pandering women and downgrading people, and you're worse than them. You never win like that. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to the pandering simp, Derrick Jaxn. Until you change your mindset, no one cares. But just no one cares. And he wants you to become the best version of yourself. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm out.